Story time. Kinda long so PLS bear with me. Be me. Have a GF for 1.5 years. Love her but not as passionate as it was in the beginning, mostly holding on memories and her kindness and personality. She loves me now way more than in the beginning. Move abroad to study. GF sad and jealous all the time. Who have you been going out with? What are these girls in your story? Never cheated in my life. The distance kinda makes me love her more as I miss her more as well. She comes to visit me for birthday and had beautiful moments together. Fast forward to last week when I went to a house party with my class. Meet a girl, friend of the host. She is from the country, but different city. Chatting a lot. Dancing a lot. Having good time with her as we get more drunk. She starts to get intimate, holding my hand, staying closer to me. I snap into reality and pull away. Forgot to mention I have a GF. The girl understands, but is visibly ashamed and confused. Continue chatting, love speaking to her about different stuff. Night progresses, she starts dancing with some other dude. I get jealous AF. Silently push him out of the picture, then dance with her for a little before proceeding to back away. Repeat that multiple times. Be me. Don't really agree with the doctrines of Christianity, in fact am too degenerate in its light to follow it, but have somewhat of a cultural respect for it to not disrespect its symbols, feels wrong. Find some Catholic book in the house, something about its whining annoys me, and I rip the book up, despite religion never being forced on me by anyone. Also has to do with I was tired of seeing I hate the Antichrist post on poll and Bible way to heaven Pastor Schulz. I want to break free of Christianity. I remember reading in a Catholic book it was impossible to break off confirmation, but I would try anyway. Diabolicalidia.jpg. I see a cheap Bible on the shelf and straining my moral compass decide to destroy it while looking at a bunch of hentai. Feel really evil, just push the feeling down. Decide to step up my game and have abdominal thoughts while looking at pictures of the Virgin Mary, obscene drawings of her while destroying a rosary. Do this several times, feels so evil, but I'm really enjoying it, even typing about it now excites me. Go to bed feeling rather dark. The next day feel like utter shit for my actions, try to clear my head but can't. Look at pics of Mary again, believe forcing myself to do it again and again will break my moral qualms. Can do it each time I start. Eventually after 2 days I ask God for forgiveness and break my contract with the other deity. I'm still having the feelings and still look up Mary hentai. I decide to throw away the box associated with the deity along with a poem I wrote to it. Go outside at night, break it in half, dispose of first half. A random dog runs up to me, and I stand still, it doesn't bite, but I see this as a bad omen. Throw away second half. Feel slightly better, but it's still not done yet. I'll never browse this website again. I have been blackpilled beyond belief thanks to you. Here's my biography. Pre-LGBT era. Be me. Me and my brother watch cooking shows. One day I accidentally find a video of a standard cooking test which requires a chief to cook a fish on one side in such a way that it's still alive when put on a plate. Become vegetarian. Quickly realize that it's unsustainable, start eating normally again. Come across Earthlings. Over the course of the documentary shift between 1. Being sad about it 2. Realizing that it's a natural order of things 3. Being proud that humans have created such an efficient system. Around that time my classmates come across gore videos and start showing them to each other. They are all primitive, can't reach any conclusion like I did with Earthlings. One time my classmate insists on a geography lesson to show me some kind of video. I refuse, but he takes my notebook and says he won't give it back until I see it. It's a video of a man cutting his dick off using a dinner knife. Absolutely puzzled by it, this changes me a person. This same guy later mentions that he gets his videos off 4chan. Thinks he's smart. Is actually a retard. Many such cases. Is it wrong that, after moving out I never want to see my parents again? Be me as a wee lad. Dad is never home. Uncaring, doesn't say much more than how was school okay good. Will discipline me if I did something bad. Mom is very pick related. As a child 90% of my joy or misery comes from getting good bad grades. Never rewarded for doing good, but I'm always disciplined as soon as I do something bad. It's all your fault, I can't do wrong type of parents. Get older, trying to move out of parents' house and get a real job. Go to community college for 4 years. Obviously it wasn't working out, and I wanted to drop out after the first semester, but my parents pushed me to finish it, even though I knew nothing good would come of it. Around my second year of college I went from being handsome and fit to bald, obese and got erectile dysfunction. Now that I was 22 with a college degree, that I wanted nothing to do with it, they call me a failure every day for not being a doctor or a lawyer or engineer. The worst part is that they kept telling me that it was my fault because I wanted to go to college, which isn't true. I wanted to drop out since the first semester. And since middle school I wanted to do underwater welding. I thought it would be cool because the worst part of welding is the fumes. They say you can't escape the fumes, but underwater there are none because you have supplied oxygen tanks, and plus I love swimming. But my parents wouldn't let me go to a vocational school because they said it's for idiots who want manual labor jobs that pay nothing. God, I want to punch everyone in the teeth that told me this. Be me. Previously in all-boys school, but now I'm in big boy years. I get girls in classes too. In economics. Get put next to a Latina QT 3.14 who has a South African accent. Couple weeks, we talk during lessons. Asks me stuff like, you doing anything this weekend? Anon, you walking home today? As we go the same way, tells me jokes and offers me gum. Amigo who sits next to me says she's into me, so I should make a move. Last Fridays. Ask her if she wants to walk together after school. Sure. Les Fikinguo.mp4. We walk, talking about life, homework, tells me she has a Wagislav job etc. Walk with her to the train station, wait with her for 15 minutes cause she didn't see any friends there. Sad when she leaves. Can't stop thinking about her all weekend. Fuck, man, inshallah I don't mess this up. Be me. Asked to use brother's phone because my phone was not working. Needed to download and send PDF. Download PDF. Go to downloads section. See an I'm made trap porn. Yo, WTF is this man? Him, haha, you should not look through phones, deletes the image. To this day, hyper anti-LGBT. Keeps calling me and my other brother homophobic slurs. Never see him with any women despite him being 6 and not bad looking. Always mad without good reason, sexually frustrated perhaps? I really don't want to bring that event back up, but Christ, how do I get my brother to stop acting like the closeted stereotype? I don't care if he's gay or not, this is just cringe. Be me collage student. Move in around May this year to a single apartment. Area I'm in has majorly transfer students from around the globe. Indian, Arabs, Chinese, you name it. 99.9% have no issues whatsoever. Actually friendly with most of them. Chinese couple moves in next door at around, wanna say July, August. Try to be friendly, make some cheap cookies for them, they invite me to dinner, give me some sweets of their own. On the surface everyone is happy. Walls in my complex are very thin. You can hear them banging and crashing all the time at night. We're talking around 10 to 11 p.m. First just think it's them moving in. A few weeks later you can hear some faint arguing from a male and female voice. Sometimes escalates to yelling. Sometimes banging and crashing is accompanied with it. Tonight I heard a female voice on the their side of the wall scream then cry. Heard the male voice say something angrily. Thinking about reporting it to school police. Never did this sort of thing before. What's the right way to go about this? I need some help, bros. I'm coming up on the end of my rope and I don't know what to do with myself. I'll keep this short, but will share any other details anyone wants. Be me 25 meters graduate with my second STEM degree in the winter of 2020 at the peak of COVID. Cannot find a job, forced to live with my aunt in one of her spare bedrooms like a NEET. Literally cannot find a job in my field anywhere in the country. From January to April I spend 6 hours a day applying for jobs with 0 interviews and spend my nights drinking alone. May comes and I have 2 great interviews with a big company. They offer me a job paying 70k, but it's in the middle of nowhere 20 hours away. Literally bumblefuck in the desert. 115-degree temps all summer. 0 rain. 45 minutes to the nearest grocery store. Reluctantly take it because I need a job and thought I could use it as a jumping off point for my career. Been here since June and I am absolutely fucking miserable. I honestly don't mind the work, but living in this area is slowly killing me. I haven't seen a tree or anything green in months. Now I feel stuck in this new job and new state with no option to leave. Want to move, but don't know how to get out of here without going broke. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. I need to leave this place, but I have literally nothing on the horizon in terms of jobs. I know exactly where I would want to move to, same place where I went to college, but I have no clue how to get a job there. At this point I'm willing to move there and fucking wait tables for minimum wage if it means I get to live somewhere I am actually happy. Does anyone have any advice on what I should do, either to escape this place or keep my sanity? I've been saving literally every penny I've made over the last 3 months, about $8K, but my student loans are going into repayment in the new year, and that will be taking up a lot of that money every month. Should I just up and quit? Be me, in a relationship for 4 years. Been in the most loving and honest relationship I've had in my entire life. She has told me she has emotional issues, and when they act up, I shouldn't put up with that shit. It happens, she becomes unreasonable, I wrangle her down, convince her to not do anything irreversible. Once she comes to her senses, she apologizes and thanks me for putting up with her shit. She goes back to putting up a household, the most loyal woman I've ever met. Lately we've had intimacy issues, she flinches away like in pain if I try to initiate. I've recently lost a lot of weight unrelated to this, digestive issues. She finally admits that this is the problem. She's turned out by fat men, it made her hot when I was on her and she couldn't breathe. I can push myself on her now, but she's not fearing for her life and can't get turned on. What the fuck do I make of this?